Hey everybody, Mike Weiner here, CEO of NRG, with another episode of NRG this week. I do not have my partner here, Leon Thomas. Leon is amazing. He and I go back about 25 years, done business together, become great friends. He's got a really cool racquetballrevival.com that he does. He's absolutely amazing. We've got a big event on Friday. We're going to be talking about our cruise. I've been doing this 25 years and definitely come out Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. My Zoom number is 367-333-9689. And I'm very excited today. I've got a brand new visitor on, brand new member, been with me about a day, Kelly. So I'm going to bring Kelly out. She and I live about 30 minutes apart. My voice is not all the way there, but do the best I can. Kelly, great to have you here. How is your day going? It's almost 50 degrees in Baltimore, Maryland, and
Yeah,
want to yell after all the cold and snow. So, how are you?
doing great. Yeah, great to be on here, Mike. And yeah, I just got home from the office and the wind was crazy, but the sun is shining and go out in just a, long sleeve shirt. So it's a good
I
thing.
always say if you don't like the weather in Maryland, hang out 5 minutes because it'll change. So,
Yeah.
Kelly, take 2 minutes for our viewing audience. Tell us a little bit about your business. I know you guys do a lot. I met you yesterday. You became a member right after the meeting. Tell everybody a little bit about your company and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So my company is named Gold Bear Media. I own this company with my husband. His name is Sean, and my business partner. I started this company in 2020, right before the pandemic. And we just decided to go for it. And we both went full time in 22, which was great. But we do website design, internet, I'm sorry, website design, email marketing, SEO, and social media management. And yeah, we love working with small and medium sized businesses. That's mainly who we work with.
Awesome. I love the being Go Bear. Where did Go Bear come from?
Oh, that's a great question that comes with a great story. So Gold Bear comes from pure imposter syndrome. So in 2020, Sean had just gotten done with a massive, really life-threatening back surgery. He developed a staph infection in his back, and as a result, we developed a lot of debt through 2019. He was out of work for a year and learning how to walk again, and woke up kind of like in December of 19, January of 2020, and was just like, I got to do something. And I was carrying the family financially and thought, well, if I could do some graphics on the side, design some business cards for companies, then we can have some extra income into our household. And so my husband is the business one in the family. I just like to wing it sometimes. And he's like, hey, we need to set you up with an actual like LLC in business and make this kind of legit. And so he's like, what do you want to call the company? And I was like, this is like, I just want some, like, I just need to help get our family out of medical debt. So I kind of went on to random word generator, and Gold Bear came up and I thought it was cute. And so we went with it, and it's really honestly kind of defined that season. And I really just didn't think it was going to become what it did. But 2020 hit and everyone wanted to go online, and we got completely slammed. I've been in marketing for my entire career, so 20 plus years. So it's been, when you do something on your own versus working for a company, you really think, wow, can I really do this? And so like there was definitely some imposter syndrome that was hitting when I first started out. I've gotten a little definitely more confident, but always learning. But yeah, it came out of a hard season for our family, and you know, it it stuck, and I'm good with the name now.
You know what I hear, Kelly? You and your husband, you had a defining moment after his back surgery, 2019, 2020. COVID hit. I was running meetings all around Maryland for 20 years. And when COVID hit, I was like, what do we do? We went to Zoom. and it's exploded now for us. And I really think with your conviction and what you guys do, your business is going to explode. We are adding the NRG University, which will be a vault. You're going to love it. It's going to have every imaginable topic there, and the Leon Thomas Group is helping produce it. So I'm thankful to Leon,
Fantastic.
thankful to Jay. What is your mission statement as far as a company? Do you want to be like the whole? You want to do the marketing, the website, the email? What's kind of your goal when someone calls you and says, "Kelly, I want you to help us"? How do you approach that?
Yeah. So honestly, like those are the most exciting phone calls. I love those phone calls. Really, honestly, I'm very passionate, and so is my husband, about helping people. We really love to collaborate with people in businesses, whether it's the business owner or part of their team. We really try to come in and be a part of their team, and collaboration is the key. So it starts with a phone call, trying to dig in, find out what they need. A lot of times we find that people that call us don't really know what to expect. And so there's some education, asking a lot of questions, doing a lot of listening about their business. And once we get to know them a little bit through that phone call, then we're able to pull away some takeaways, and then we meet and have a strategy conversation and see how we can really dig in and help these people. But we find that there's a big hole in our market as far as marketing goes, for this piece. So if you have a company that's 5 million plus in revenue, they likely already have like a communication director, marketing person of some sort of team already. We come in, and really we've noticed that we kind of are their first or second marketing people. So it's the companies that get into a situation where they realize they need marketing. They're maybe getting a little stuck, or they want a website redo. Maybe they had propped up something when they first started the business and they're ready for the next level. So really that's when companies start coming to us going, "Oh, we're not sure what we need, but something needs to change." And so we love those phone calls, and we get them all the time and love those conversations.
Awesome. That's awesome. What are you finding are some of the industries that really fit your sweet spot? Everybody winds up, with NRG, we work with, companies like you and the trades and insurance and financial. What would you say are and you saw this with the pinball yesterday, but for the viewing audience, what are 3 or 5 industries that you're currently working with that you really feel like you can go in and really help a company grow?
Yeah, absolutely. So we work a lot with coaching companies, like coaching businesses. Um, Currently, we're working with one that has multiple people, and they do like little seminars and things like that. Love working with coaching businesses. We work also with construction companies. We have several construction companies that we work with, a home remodeler, and we also work with a concrete company. And then our third one that we really enjoy working with is retail. So anything with like e-commerce stores. So like one of our clients has rents paddle boards and kayaks, and then we have another company that makes soap, and then we have another company that sells shoes. And so there's those companies are fun. It's a very different industry, so really service based, construction and retail business are the ones that we've really kind of found that we've been able to really help.
Pretty cool. All across the board. I like the one that does soap. That's very, very interesting. What
Yes,
are yeah, I'm sure that's a lot of fun. I was
it
gonna make a
is.
bad joke like you're helping them clean up, but we won't even go there. A terrible, terrible joke. What are a few industries that you would like to work with that you're really not working with yet? And I know that's part of why you joined NRG, but for our viewing audience, people may see this Kelly in a year, 3 years. What are some industries you would like to work
Hmm. That is a great question. Honestly, I would love to lean into more the product based industry where they've got the e-com store. we've worked with in the past, we've worked with a couple different candle companies, but something along the lines of retail. My favorite has been probably the soap or the shoe store that we had. There's a lot of learning on my part. Plus, like my family, that's another thing too, is what you get with us is usually our entire family supports this company and we tell all our friends too. And so, we're not just like leeching off of this company, taking money and trying to help them. We're actually like, like helping purchase stuff too. So like the shoe store, like my entire family, 4 kids, everybody, we've all got shoes from our shoe store client. And the soap, we all use the soap. So, like we really, really try to cheer on. In the beginning of phases of our business, I promoted ourselves as like basically like we're cheerleaders for your business. Like, we really do believe in them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Susan Gray introduced us on LinkedIn, and I could tell by the way you were asking questions, you were interested. You came out to the meeting yesterday. We're going to kind of shift gears to NRG, and then we're going to come right back to you. And my voice is not 100%. I've been doing this 25 years. What were the expectations you had? Because I don't always ask this. What were you expecting when you came? It's a three-part question. What did you see, and why did you join me? And I know I didn't twist your arm, but I do ask direct questions. You saw that. What
Mhm.
did you expect? What did you see? Why did you join? Take 3 or 4 or 5 minutes on this, and I'd love for you to share that with everybody.
Yeah. So what I saw when I went was that it was just a group of people. There was one guy that was driving, and that was okay, but it was very relaxed, and everybody was very nice. It was kind of like a dose of encouragement. First thing it was at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I walked in my office like half asleep, barely eat it. I don't even think I had eaten breakfast yet, and I was like, it was just very positive. Everyone was helping each other. So it was like everybody had a small business, but everyone was trying to connect other people with their small business friends. So it was just a big giant networking frenzy, which was great. But not it was I think I had expected, like I've been to other meetings before where, and I was telling my husband this too last night. I was like, I've been to other meetings before where there's usually like 20 or 30 minutes of like some sort of guest speaker or something like that. And then they have like, just a few minutes to kind of like hurry up. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. And so I was really encouraged that the whole focus of it yesterday was really about helping each other's business, which really struck a chord. So yeah, it was very focused, very direct, which I appreciated that for sure. What was your other questions? Which
Why
one did
did you
I miss?
join? I know it wasn't my charismatic personality, and my voice was a little bit higher yesterday, but why, you come to a point where like I see it, I like it, I love how you said a dose of positive in the morning. I always tell people you do not need coffee if I'm running a meeting. You don't.
Yeah, you have a lot of energy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's NRG energy. What was it that you were like, I'm in, let's do this? What made you say, Mike, I'm ready to jump aboard with NRG?
Yeah. So I've been talking with my husband a lot about goals for 2025. We have some really big business goals that we want to accomplish. We actually recently brought on our oldest daughter. She's 21 as a project manager, and she's kicking butt like hardcore. So I'm so proud of her.
Right.
But we are preparing for some growth. And so really the reason why I joined was because like I said, it was very focused. It was kind of like it was very friendly and welcoming, but also no nonsense, which I appreciated. It was like you just get straight to the guts. How can I help you? How can you help me? Kind of thing. And it was just very cut to the chase. And I liked that. I don't have like a ton of time to you know, do whatever. I would love to just go have coffee with everybody, and sometimes that's a good thing. But sometimes I just need a quick connection with people. And so yeah, it seemed like it would fit, and the energy in the group was just it was just really good.
So I'm going to
So
ask you another question, and I love your answer. I said to you, I'm going to blow your phone up with 30. Nobody believes I'm going to do it. And you're one of four that joined yesterday, and I had one carryover. I did 153 intros last night. Did you believe I was going to do the 30? Did you really? I'm putting you on the spot, Kelly. I feel comfortable enough. Did you
Yeah.
believe I was going to do it? You also knew that Susan Gray invited you, and she and I are tight. And I've met her. I've had dinner with her and Deanna and Tanya. So did you believe it? And what did you when you saw it you last night? What did you think? Oh my God, my phone's going off. How did you react to that?
So funny story. So last night, my husband and I were actually at The Price is Right live out in Frederick.
Very
And
cool.
yes, I did get called down and I got to bid on an ice maker. It was pretty wild. Well, anyways, I had
Wow.
my phone on do not disturb because we were at this conference or at this event. And so um I told Sean, I was like, yeah, I hadn't heard from him yet. The show started at 7 and I thought, well, whatever. And I turned my phone on silent. And then when the show was over, I turned my phone on and I was like, oh my gosh. And I showed my husband, I'm like, look at this.
So,
So yeah,
Kelly, maybe what I should do is say, Kelly, come on down. I
that's
used to
right.
watch The Price is Right all the time. All the time. That's hilarious. What question have I not asked you that you would like to discuss? Is there a topic, something you do that we really haven't gone into? But what would be something you would like to share with the viewing audience?
Yeah, I would say like we're really into equipping people. One of the things that we're looking at for 2025 is actually doing like classes and webinars where we can actually help train small and medium sized business owners, if specifically more small business owners that like maybe aren't ready to enter into a contract with a marketing person. We'd really like to offer classes and we're developing what that'll look like, but we really want to do that in 2025. I would love to chat with some small business leaders that maybe don't quite have the budget for a marketer, but would love to learn more from someone that's, very passionate about training people. And that would be like an easy check in with my link. Anybody who's watching this can book an appointment with me through my link. I'd love to hear how your business is doing and how we can help you. But yeah, for 2025, I would say big growth is on the horizon and classes are one that we would like to introduce. If you're watching and you're a small business and you're interested in joining that, like I said, you can go to our website or email me or set up a time that we can meet. But yeah.
So I got one more question for you, Kelly. Give us what, and you don't have to mention company name unless it's already on your website. Give us a testimonial of one of your clients, what you did for them, whether it was a soap company, whether it was you got more views for them, you increased their business, retention. You know where I'm going with that. I just want the
Mhm.
viewing audience, and I'm very direct, to hear a testimonial because I know from talking with you, you guys are super conscientious. You want to impact,
Mhm.
you want to grow. A lot of it's law of attraction, us serving and helping. But give us a testimonial of one of your clients that you've recently served over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I will say I will do the soap company because they are amazing. There are two women that started this soap company in their basement, they just were like, let's make soap. And it turned into a business. And these girls, they hustle. They are hardcore hustlers. And we met them when they had just first joined the chamber, the local chamber. Like we had met them through that. And just were like instant friendship. And we ended up coming on as their marketing team. I built their website. And then we ended up coming on as their marketing team. They grew from nothing to, they got their first retail space in February last year. And through 2024, we helped them grow 60%, like over 60%. So that was a huge thing. We work with them on SEO. We work with them on their overall marketing strategy, their social media strategy. And we also were working closely with them. And they actually got a sponsorship through the Bay as well. And so we helped facilitate that. They're doing SEM marketing, which is through like Google and things like that. And so we are working with them, and that's probably that's one of our happy clients. Oh, we have a lot of happy clients, but I really enjoy the growth of these two women because they hustle and we hustle with them, and it's just producing such a strong company for them, and I'm really excited to see where they go.
It's funny as you were describing that those ladies who are doing the coats, I can almost see them going to Shark Tank and then
Mhm.
taking the business and going, like really blowing it up.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they totally could. They actually were in kind of a Shark Tank when they first started their business. One of the groups
okay,
that they did this like biz challenge thing, and they had to present their product and they got money. We weren't part of their team at that point. We came on with them in late 2023. But yeah, watching them grow through 2024, just through using our
awesome.
strategies, using our tactics, really helping to guide them on where to spend money and what not to spend money on. That's another thing that I see a lot is I'm talking with a company right now who they're a restaurant and they use Valpak. And I'm like, that's not the right marketing tool. And here's why. Let me help you save $3,000 a month doing other things for half that price. So that's something too that we do is we really helped guide so that small businesses are not trying to do this blindly and they start wasting money on things that don't need to be purchased.
Awesome. So Kelly, I definitely enjoyed talking with you today. Last question. What's the best way for people to reach you? And I'm sure it'll be put here on the screen, but what's a good way or multiple ways for folks to reach out to you?
Sure. So our website and social media, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and our address is goldbear.media. That's all the way across. So website, Instagram, Facebook, you can find us there. You can also find me on LinkedIn, which is Kelly Sunsvold is my name. And you can email me. My email is kelly@goldbear.media. And then there's a link down there for my meeting link. And I would love to meet with anybody who is interested in talking about marketing. So,
All right. So Kelly, I appreciate you being here. It's an honor to have you. You just joined a day ago, and I woke up this morning like I need someone for NRG this week. I'm like, who's new, who's exciting, who's going to make a great impression, and you do. And I know we're going to be meeting live. You're about 30 minutes from
mhm.
where we are here in the awesome state of Maryland, where the Ravens did not quite get there. I do have one more question. When Leon always talks sports, do you have a favorite sports team? Is it the Ravens? Is it the Orioles? Who's your favorite sports team?
The Texas Longhorns football.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I grew up in Texas, and we moved to Maryland 7 years ago. So yeah. Sorry, Ravens, Orioles just don't have my heart.
Do you want to make a prediction on the Super Bowl? Is it the Chiefs for 3 years in a row, or is it the Eagles, or do we just not even care? I
Honestly, honestly, I think it's going to be the Chiefs again. I think they're going to go for a four time. They've been playing really good this year. So
agree with you totally. I agree. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Kelly, it was great having you here. I will definitely see you on meetings coming up. My voice is not too strong, but for those of you watching this, please come Friday. We're talking about the cruise. We have an opportunity to qualify for a cruise. We're celebrating 25 years at NRG. No wonder my voice is shot. You can reach me at my cell 443-756-9656 or email Mike at Network Referral Group.com. NRG.online is the website, but 4 o'clock Eastern will be the for the cruise. We'll talk about that. Would love to have you come out to a meeting. I will see you soon. This concludes another episode of NRG this week. Take care. Thank you.